Okay, so good morning, class.
Hi, teacher.
Good morning.
So today we're going to be learning about how to launch and dock a boat safely. Okay, so what are things that you need to do before you can launch your boat? Anyone have any ideas about things that you should do? Yes, Mike?
Get a boat.
That is very important. You need a boat to go sailing. Without a boat, that's not going to happen. Anyone else with any ideas? Roscoe.
Get sails.
Get sails. Also, another important thing. Without sails, you can't really go sailing. It is very key. Owen?
Have a body of water.
Yeah, you need somewhere to put your boat. So let's say a lake. Anyone with some other ideas?
Dagger board up.
No, not daggerboard up. Anyone with other ideas? Maybe do you want to how do you get the boat ready to go sailing?
You rig your boat.
Yeah, there you go, Mike. Good job. Good job. Rig the boat.
Oh, man.
Thanks.
Do you need to know anything about the weather conditions or anything before you go sailing? Do you want to check
Small
that? Maybe?
craft warning by chance?
Windy.
What?
Nothing.
Okay. Okay, so you're gonna want to know the direction of the wind, maybe, because sailing, you kind of need to know where the wind's coming from. The wind direction. And anyone else with any ideas? Maybe what you wear to go sailing?
Bathing
Mike?
suit, sunscreen, sunglasses, and
Life
other.
jacket.
Like PFD.
All of
Yeah,
those are
jackets are
very good things to be wearing. You don't want to go sailing without a life jacket or in the wrong kind of clothing. It'll just be a bad time. So sailing gear. And what about any maybe safety things that you should be concerned about when you go sailing?
Sharks.
Not really, but yeah, you can be concerned about sharks. Maybe
Other boats?
yeah, that's, you want to be concerned about other boats, but do you want to have someone watching you, making sure that you're doing everything right?
Yeah, your coach.
Your coach. There you go, Mike. Thanks for answering all the questions. So before you can go sailing, you need to get a boat, get sails for your boat, get a lake to sail on,
Those are pricey.
rig a boat, figure out where the direction of the wind is, what direction the wind's coming from. You need to get your sailing gear on, and you need your coach's approval to go sailing. That's a really important one. Without your coach's approval, you should not be going sailing. Okay, so now we're going to actually talk about how to launch your boat. Does anyone have any ideas about how you actually launch your boat?
You push it in.
Push
Push it in the water.
Yeah? Okay, yeah, that's pretty much, that's the beginning of it. So we're going to start by putting the boat in the water. That is step one. You gotta put the boat in the water. Step two, the crew is gonna get into the boat. Step three, the crew is gonna hoist the mainsail, put down the centerboard, and put in the rudder. And after the crew's done all that, the crew's gonna grab the dock, and the skipper's going to get in the boat. And then the crew is going to push off from the dock, and you're going to go sailing, which you've already been taught how to do by someone else. Okay, so now we're going to do a little test to see if you guys can remember what you need to do when you erase all this when you want to go and launch your boat. So, I'm going to tell a little story, and you're going to tell me where all the mistakes are. And we're gonna for the story, just pretend that we already have a boat and sails and a lake to go sailing on. Don't have to worry about those. Okay, so one day, Sally and Jimmy wanted to go sailing. So they came to sailing school, and they they rigged their boat, and they got changed, and they put their boat in the water. After Sally put the centerboard down and the rudder down and hoisted the sail, Jimmy got in the boat, and they pushed off and went sailing. Now, what were some problems with that story that I just told you guys?
They forgot a coach.
Yeah.
That is like the most important thing. You can't go sailing without a
Good job,
coach. Okay. So now we're gonna talk about docking your boat. So what are some things you need to think about when you're docking your boat?
Wind direction.
Yeah, wind direction. That's a
Speed.
big one. What do you mean by speed?
If you're going in too hot, you're gonna crash.
Yeah.
Waves.
Direction. Oh, waves aren't really a big concern because usually you're going to be inside a breakable, so the water is going to be all calm. So that's not really a concern. So some other things that are going to be concerns are going to be the strength of the wind, which is kind of related to the speed of the boat, and also where the dock is in relationship to the wind direction. So, switch paper here. I'm also going to draw a little drawing. So, the wind is going to be coming from the top of the board, and we're going to have a dock over here. And your boat is coming in over here with its sails like that. Okay, so the first thing you need to do when you're coming into dock, you need to figure out where irons is. So can someone tell me where irons is based on?
Towards the wind.
Towards the wind, yeah. So when your boat is pointing that way, it's in irons. Okay, so once you figured out where irons is, now you need to come into dock. So step one is you want to be perpendicular to the dock. So you're going to come in this way to the dock, that's that way. So you're going to go that way. And then once you get within 1 or 2 boat lengths of the dock, you're going to turn so that you're parallel to the dock. So you're going to be going in this direction or this direction, because you can be going either way. But one way is better than the other, because I don't know which direction is better. Yes, Mike?
Upwards.
Why?
Because then you're in irons and you're going slow and then you don't destroy things.
Exactly. So you want to turn closer, whichever direction is closer to the direction of the wind. So when your boat's going up into irons, your sails are going to be luffing and you're not going to have any speed. So once you're in irons and you're beside the dock, then the crew is going to get out, hold the boat, while the skipper takes this mainsail down, takes the rudder out, lifts the centerboard. Then you guys can take the boat out of the water, and you're done docking. So now I'm gonna just draw a couple little diagrams, and I'm gonna get you guys to come up and show how you would dock the boat in different situations. So, the first one, we're gonna have the wind coming, the wind coming this way. We have a dock here, and a dock here. And the sailboat is coming over here. Someone want to be a volunteer and show me how you would, where you want to dock the boat, okay, Mike?
You're going to want to go into the dock and circle up that way.
Yeah, so why is this right?
Because you want to go.
Because you want to be in irons.
Exactly. So when the boat is coming, when you come in this way and circle around, you're pointing in irons, and then your boat's going to stop. I'm going to do another example. So the boat or the wind is coming from the top again. And you've got a dock.
It's a weird dock.
Okay. Okay, now can someone tell me how you'd want to dock your boat in this situation? Owen, okay?
You want to come around and then go like this.
Yeah, very good. Okay, and that is how you dock a boat. And now let's go sailing. And you can use those skills to launch and dock your boat.